All right, so we're going to start against a wall. So bring your block over to a wall. And we're going to start in Vatakanasana against a wall. Good, so bring the soles of the feet together. And just settle the sit bones into the block. You can bring the hands to just the inside of the knees. And we're not going to press down, we're just going to rest them on the knees. And close the eyes. Take a second to watch the breath. Notice where in the body you're gripping. Maybe the inside of the thighs, maybe the shoulders, maybe the jaw. And feel the broadness of the back muscles. And notice which parts of the back body are pressing into the wall. Okay, and we're just going to do some equal inhales and equal exhales for about a minute. So we're going to inhale for the count of 5 and exhale for the count of 5. So I'll count us through the first couple and then you can continue on your own breath cycle. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll let you know when to return to regular breathing. Okay, and after the next exhale, return to the regular breathing pattern. And bring the hands together at heart center and dedicate your practice today. Okay, and open the eyes and come to kneel on the mat. I'm kneeling in Virasana. So you can bring a block under the sit bones if that feels good. And draw the inner thighs towards each other. And just allow the groins to release on both sides. So notice if one of the groins is a little bit tenser or gripping than the other. And lengthen through both sides of the waist. And inhale the arms up into Virasana arms. And look up at the hands. Feel the broadness of the back muscles. And then exhale the hands to headstand hands. And draw the elbows towards each other. Again, releasing the groins on both sides. And then switch the fingers so the other finger is on top. And inhale, reach through the crown of the head. And then exhale the hands and come to stand in Tadasana. Good, so press down through both feet equally. Belly button to spine. And inhale the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Look up at the hands. And exhale the hands to headstand hands again. Draw the elbows towards each other. And then exhale, twist towards the right. And inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And inhale, center. And then release the hands. And just take the feet a little bit wider than the hip width apart. We're going to bend the knees, get some good buoyancy in the knees, and then just twist left to right. And just start slow. We'll start easy because we're very early on in the class. And as your spine gets warmer and more fluid, you can just start to twist a little bit more. Bend the knees with the twist. Start to look over the shoulder. And belly button to spine. Just helps to protect the lower back. And I remember in our 200-hour yoga training, Rodney said that one of his mentors told him that if in this particular exercise, if you did this like 300 times every day or something, you'd achieve perfect health. So that's a good goal. Okay, and then slowly come back to center. And then just allow your head to get back to normal. And then take the hands to headstand hands again with the other finger on top. Just walk the feet back towards each other so they're underneath the hips. And then draw the elbows towards each other. And exhale, twist towards the right. And inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Keep drawing the elbows towards each other. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And inhale, center. And exhale the hands back down. Great. Okay, come back to the mat. And I'm just going to sit on your bum. Bend the knees. Take the hands to just behind the hips, fingertips pointing towards you. Belly button to spine. Ground through the tailbone. Firm the shoulder blades. And then exhale. Lift the feet into half boat. Reach through the crown of the head and the heels. Keep drawing the belly button towards the spine. Two more rounds of breath. Lengthen through both sides of the waist. And then inhale, take the feet back down. And then again, take the hands to just behind the hips. And we're going to do this again, but with straight legs. Okay, so exhale, lift the knees, and then straighten the legs. So you can always stay with bent legs if you'd like. And if you'd like to take it to the next level, you can take the hands alongside the legs. Belly button to spine, reach through the crown of the head. Lengthen the waist. Nice, even inhales and exhales. And inhale, take the feet back down. And come to lay on the back with a strap. Okay, I'm going to take the strap around the right foot. Excuse me, reach the left leg away from you. So really reach through that left heel, press the calf and the hamstring down into the mat. reach through the right heel. Toes moving down towards the shin. And wiggle both sides of the waist long. So you're reaching through the crown of the head and through the tailbone. And feel the broadness of the back muscles. And exhale, belly button towards the spine. And then lift the chest and the head off the mat for a sit-up. Keep reaching through the heel. Belly button to spine. We'll be here for 2 rounds of breath. And release back down. And then bend the right knee, take the knee towards the armpit. So keep moving the knee down and reach up through the heel. So you've got some push-pull action going on. And lengthen through the left heel. Press the calf and the hamstring down. And inhale, take the right leg up. Put the strap into the right hand, left arm out to the side. Belly button to spine. Exhale the right leg out to the side any amount. And reach the heel up and the toes down. And lengthen through the right heel. So the right heel is reaching away from you towards the side of the room and up towards the ceiling. And belly button to spine. Nice even inhales and exhales. And inhale back to center. Take the strap into the left hand. Right hand comes to the hip to really keep that pin down. I'm going to exhale the leg just about 6 inches. So it's in line with the left thigh. And reach up with the heel and down with the toes. And again, feel the broadness of the back body. So you're reaching through the tailbone and lengthening through the crown of the head. And if you don't feel this on the outside of the right thigh, just lengthen through the heel a little bit more. Release any of the tension in the shoulders, the groin. And inhale, come back to center. Take the left foot into the strap and reach through the right leg. So the right leg is going back down to the ground. And press into the calf and the hamstring of the right leg. And then lengthen up through the left heel, down with the toes. Inhale and exhale. Lengthen through the left heel a little more. And exhale, belly button to spine. Lift the chest and the head into a sit-up. Keep the belly button pulling back towards the spine. Even though the arms have some help with the strap, it's really the core doing the work. And release back down and bend the knee towards the armpit. And have the push of the heel up towards the ceiling as well. And try to release any of the gripping in the left groin. Press down through the right leg. And inhale the left leg back up. Take the strap into the left hand, right arm out to the side. Belly button to the spine. Exhale the left leg out to the side any amount. And reach through the left heel. So really lengthen that left leg. And angle the heel up and the toes down. A nice stretch in the left groin. belly button to spine, and press the back body down into the mat. And lengthen through the left heel again. So you're really trying to reach that left heel to the side of the room. And inhale, come back to center. Get the strap into the right hand, left hand to left hip, and exhale, the leg just across the body. Extend up through the left heel, down with the toes. And extend up just a little bit more. Breathe easy. In equal inhale and equal exhale. And inhale back to center. Release the strap. Cross the shins and roll to sit. And then roll through to stand. And bring blocks at the lowest height, about 3 inches apart towards the top of the mat. Okay, so stand in Tadasana, feet right underneath the hips. Inhale the arms up at Virasana. Exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. And take the hands to headstand hands. And just release any tension in the back of the neck. This is pretty intense, so you can bend the knees. Press down through the heels and lift with the sit bones. And then release the hands. Take the hands to the blocks and step back to downward facing dog with the hands on the blocks. Reach up through the hips and ground the heels. Firm the shoulder blades and lengthen through both sides of the waist. And then step the left foot to the center. Take the right toes behind the left heel and hook the heel and ground the heel down towards the ground with the weight of the right foot. Couple of breaths. And then tilt the pelvis slightly so the sit bones are reaching up towards the ceiling. And feel the length in the top of the hamstring. And then step the right foot to back down and just pedal out the feet. And then step the right foot to the center and hook the heel with the left toes. And ground the right heel down. Nice even inhales and exhales. And tilt the pelvis. Reach the sit bones up. And step the left foot back and pedal out the feet. And inhale the right leg into the air. And exhale, bend the right knee, open the hip out to the side. Ground down through the left heel. And press down through both hands equally. And inhale, straighten the leg. And exhale, bend the knee. And exhale, inhale, straighten, Exhale, bend the knee. And inhale, straighten and take the right foot back down. And pedal out the feet. Inhale, lift the left leg into the air. And exhale, bend the knee. Open the left hip out to the side. Ground the right heel. And inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. And inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. And inhale, straighten, and then take the foot back down. Pedal out the feet. And then walk the feet towards the hands. And come back into Uttanasana with headstand hands with the other finger on top. And again, you can bend the knees. And release the hands. Take the hands to the hips, bend the knees, and inhale, come to stand. Good. Come back down to the mat on your back. Okay, so draw the knees in towards the chest. And just rock side to side. And draw some circles with the knees in each direction. And then lengthen the left leg out. So draw the right knee in towards the chest. Reach through the left heel. The left leg is about 3 inches above the ground. And exhale, draw the right knee in a little bit closer. Reach through the left heel, belly button to spine. Press down through the back body. And exhale, switch. Draw the left knee all the way in. And with each exhale, just draw the knee closer to the torso. Reach through the right heel. And exhale, switch. And exhale, switch. And exhale, switch. One last time. Exhale, switch. And then take the right leg down to the ground. Take the left arm out to the side. Right hand to outside the left knee. And exhale, twist the left leg over towards the right. Looking out over the left shoulder. Feel the length of both sides of the waist. Reach away from you with the right heel. Couple more rounds of breath. And inhale, come back to center. Reach the right leg in towards the chest and lengthen the left leg away from you. Take the left leg down to the mat. Right arm out to the side. Left hand to outside the right knee and exhale over to the left. And lengthen through the tailbone and the crown of the head. And we're lengthening both sides of the waist equally. And each time you inhale, lengthen the spine. And each time you exhale, just allow the body to twist a little more. And inhale, come back to center. Step the feet down, so the knees are bent. Arms out to the side in a T position. And keeping the feet on the ground, I'm going to exhale the knees over towards the right. And inhale, center. And exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And inhale back to center. And then take the right ankle to the left knee. Arms out to the side still. And exhale the legs over towards the left. Looking out over the right shoulder. And notice where you might be gripping. Try to lengthen through the groin. And And inhale, center, and exhale to the right, looking out over the left shoulder. And use the right ankle to guide the knee down to the ground. Sorry, the right ankle to the left knee. Belly button to spine. Lengthen through both sides of the waist. And inhale back to center. Step the right foot down and the left ankle to the right knee. And then exhale over towards the right, looking out over the left shoulder. And inhale, center, and exhale to the left. And again, notice where you might be gripping. And it might be different on each side. And inhale back to center. Reach both feet into the air, bend the knees, and take the hands through the legs for happy baby. And reach up with the heels and down with the knees again. So pressing the heels away from you and the knees down towards the armpits. And press the feet into the hands and the hands back into the feet. Lengthen through both of the groins. And press the back body into the mat. Lengthen both sides of the waist. And release the feet. Cross the shins with the other shin on top, if you can remember from before. And exhale, come to sit. Okay, just grab one of the blocks and come to sit on the block. And if you have the other one, we're going to keep that close by, and also a strap. Okay, bring the feet together, so Vatakanasana. And just try to release both sides of the groin. And belly button to spine. And inhale, ground through the tailbone and lift through the crown of the head. And again, breathe into the groin here. Lengthen both sides. And inhale, take the left leg over towards the right. And the shin is going to be resting in the right foot. Take the block to either the medium or highest height, actually medium height, outside the right hip. And inhale the left arm, and exhale to the right knee. Turn to look behind the right shoulder. And inhale, ground and lengthen. And exhale, twist. And then take the right arm behind the lower back and just start to bind. Belly button to spine. Reach through the crown of the head. And exhale, twist. And inhale, come back to center. Bring the soles of the feet together again. And open the groins. And then inhale over to the left. Bring the block back towards the left side. And ground through the tailbone, lift through the crown of the head to the left hand to the block. And inhale the right arm up. And exhale to the left knee. Turn to look behind the left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And then take the left arm behind the lower back and start to bind. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And inhale, come back to center. Bring the feet together. And again, open up the hips. Good. And then bring the knees together and just take the block away. And reach the legs long. Take the hands outside the hips, lift the hips, and press the hamstrings and the calves back down into the mat. Extend through through the heels. Belly button to spine, and then bend the right knee. And exhale, just drape over the right knee. So you're rounding the spine. And then inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Take a block to outside the right hip. Take the hand to the block and inhale the left arm up. And exhale, hug the right knee. Turn to look over the back shoulder. Extend through the left heel. And inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And inhale, come back to center. And then take the left hand outside the left hip. And inhale the right arm. And exhale the elbow inside the right knee. Turn to look over the back shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And then inhale, come back to center, reach the right leg long. Press down into the hamstrings and the calves, belly button to spine. And then bend the left knee. Take it as close to the groin as you can. And exhale, fold forward over the left knee. Hugging the left knee. Press into the calf and the hamstring. Hollow out the belly. And inhale, lengthen the spine. Take the left hand to a block outside the left hip. And inhale the right arm. And exhale, turn to hug the left knee. And look over the back shoulder. Inhale, ground through the tailbone. Lift through the crown of the head. And exhale, turn into the twist. And inhale back to center. Take the right hand on a block outside the right hip. Inhale the left arm up. Keep pressing down through the left foot. And exhale the left elbow inside the left knee. Turn to look over the back shoulder, over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Keep reaching through the right heel. Press down into the back of the leg, back of the right leg. And inhale back to center. Reach the left leg long. And then cross the shins and come to sit on a block in Sukhasana with the right leg in front. Yeah, we're going to take a block at medium height outside the right hip. So wiggle the sit bones into the block. Both sit bones are pressing down equally. And wiggle the waist long, belly button to spine. Take the right hand to the block and inhale the left arm. And exhale to the right knee, turn to look over the back shoulder. Hollow out the belly. And inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, bend the elbows. That helps you just to turn into the twist. And inhale, come back to center. And then I'm going to take the right foot into half lotus. So you can just take it towards the hip crease. Take the strap around the top of the right foot. And then the straps are gonna go along the left hip. And then take the right arm behind and catch the strap. And just stay here for a moment. Open up the groin, belly button to spine. And then inhale the left arm. And exhale, left hand to right knee, turn to look over the back shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hollow out the belly and turn into the twist. Two more rounds of breath. And inhale, come back to center, release the strap, and take the foot down, and then take the left leg in front. Okay, take the block to outside the left hip, the medium height. And again, wiggle the sit bones into the block, wiggle the waist long, belly button to spine. Take the left hand to the block, and inhale the right arm, creating length, and exhale the right hand to the left knee, turn to look over the back shoulder. Breathe evenly. Equal inhales and exhales. And press down through the tailbone and then lift through the crown of the head. And inhale, come back to center. And then again, take the left foot into half lotus. So towards the right hip crease. And take the strap around the top of the foot. And the two lengths of the strap pass by the right hip. And then take the left arm behind the back and catch the strap. Just pause here. Let this left groin open up. Release any tension in the shoulders. And inhale the right arm. And exhale, right hand to left knee, turn to look over the back shoulder. And inhale, come back to center. Release the strap. And bring the feet, excuse me, bring the left foot down. And roll forward onto all fours and then come to stand. In Tadasana. And just maybe shake out the feet. It's pretty intense even in half lotus. For me anyway, personally. All right, press down through all four corners of the feet, belly button to spine. Inhale the arms, Urdhva Hastasana, look up at the hands. And exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Release any tension in the back of the neck. Press down through the heels and lift through the sit bones. And inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank pose. Belly button to spine. Chaturanga Dandasana. And inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg into the air, and exhale, step the right foot forward to outside the right hand. So both of the hands are inside the right foot. Turn the right toes and the knee out to 45 degrees. And you can either be on the left toes or take it down to the left knee. It's up to you. We're going to be doing the lizard here. And you can stay on the hands or go down to the forearms. And really allow any tension to leave the outside of the right hip or the groin. Breathe easy. We don't have to do the count of 5 for the inhale and exhale. We're just still doing the equal. So maybe 3 and 3. Couple more rounds of breath. If you're on the toes, reach back through the heel, lift up into the left quad. And inhale, step the right foot back to downward facing dog. And pedal out the feet. And inhale the left leg into the air. And exhale, step the left foot forward to outside the left hand. And turn the left toes and knee out to 45 degrees. And again, you can come to the knee or the toes. And really allow that left knee to open up out to the side. If you're on the toes, reach back through the right heel and lift up into the right quad. And breathe into the left groin. So just release that gripping there. And belly button to spine. Good, and inhale back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Bend the knees, look forward to the hands, and take 3 hops forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. And take the left hand to the left hip, the right hand to outside the left shin. And exhale, slowly turn the chest towards the left. And inhale back to center. We'll do the same on the other side. So right hand to right hip, left hand outside the left shin, the right shin. And exhale the chest to the right. And inhale back to center. Bend the knees, take the hands to the hips, and inhale, come to stand. Good. Take the feet together. Press the inner thighs together. Press down through all 4 corners of the feet. And inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit back into the hips, so the knees are way behind the toes. Belly button to spine, and exhale, hands to heart center. And exhale, twist towards the left. And if you can hook the right elbow outside the left knee. Keep sitting back into the hips. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, and exhale, twist. And inhale, center, and exhale to the right. And again, hook the elbow if you are able. And inhale, reach through the tailbone and the crown of the head. And exhale, twist. And inhale, come back to center. Sit back into the hips. Couple more rounds of breath. And exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. And inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, plank pose. And Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg into the air. And exhale the right knee to the right hand. Full pigeon on the right. And you can take a block underneath the right hip if you'd like. And just walk that left leg back. So just walk the toes back, lengthen through that back leg. And then we're going to take the left forearm to the mat, and the right arm is going to reach behind the lower back. And exhale, the chest open towards the right. If you're able to, you can just walk the right hand back around to the left hip and catch the right toe. Breathe easy. And inhale, come back to center. Press down through the hands. Come up onto the fingertips. And then inhale back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. And inhale the left leg into the air. Exhale, left knee to left hand. And extend back through the right leg. Take the block to underneath the left hip. And both hip points are pointing down equally. Good. Lengthen through the crown of the head. And heavy the tailbone down towards the ground. And then take the right forearm to the mat. And exhale the left arm behind the lower back. And turn to look. Turn the chest towards the left. And look up towards the ceiling. Breathe easy. And inhale, bring the left hand down. Come up onto the fingertips. Release any of the gripping in the left hip and groin. And just move the block and press back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. And then bend the knees, get some buoyancy in the hips. Look forward to the hands and exhale, jump the feet forward. And inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. And inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit back into the hips, belly button to spine. And exhale, Tadasana. Beautiful. Okay, come back down to the mat. And we're just going to need a block. We're going to be in Virasana. And if you can do this without a block, that's best for this one actually. You can use a block, it's just easier if you don't for this one actually. And then we're going to take the block behind on the right side. And inhale the left arm up. And exhale, take it to outside the right thigh. The right hand is on the block behind you. And I'm just going to exhale, take that block behind you, pressing the hand and the block away. And then turn to look over the back shoulder. Try to release any of the gripping in the inner thighs, the hips. And inhale, draw the knees together and come back to center. We'll do the same on the other side. So take the block onto the left side, ground through the tailbone, lift through the crown of the head, and inhale the right arm, and exhale to outside the left thigh, and then slide the block behind you, and turn to look over the back shoulder. Press down through the tailbone. Breathe easy. And draw the knees together. Inhale, come back to center. And then cross the shins and come to lay on your back with the block still. Bend the knees. And lift the hips. Take the block at its lowest height underneath the sacrum. And just allow the sacrum to settle into the block here. Belly button to spine. Exhale, lift the left knee and the right knee through at 90 degrees. Belly button to spine. And reach the left leg into the air and the right leg into the air to meet it. And reach up through the heels. Allow the sacrum again to settle into the block. And belly button to spine, bend the knees. Pause at 90 degrees. And then exhale, right foot to the mat and left foot to the mat. And then lift the hips, take the block to the medium height underneath the sacrum. And just take a second to make sure that it is in the right place so that you can balance. And let the sacrum settle. And belly button to spine. Lift the left leg and the right leg to 90 degrees. And you'll quickly be able to tell if the block is at the right place here, because if it's not, it's going to be really wobbly and push away. So you can take the time to resettle it if you need to. Belly button to spine. And lengthen the left leg and the right leg into the air. Reach through the heels. And belly button to spine. Bend the knees back to 90 degrees. Pause. And then step the right foot down and the left foot down. And lift the hips. And remove the block and take the hips back down to the ground. And knees are still bent, feet on the floor. Take the arms out to T position. And keeping the feet on the floor. Exhale the knees to the right. And then inhale center. And exhale left. And you can do this on your own breath cycle now for 5 times on each side. So we're exhaling twist and then inhaling center. And then complete the one that you're on. And come back to center. And then take the soles of the feet together and open the knees out to the side for Suprabatakanasana. And you can take a block under each thigh at medium height and just allow the blocks to support the hips. Take the hands to the belly. And release any of the gripping in the inner thighs. Breathe into that area. And then take a moment to check in with the body. Any areas of tension, any areas of openness now. And allow the back body to melt down into the mat. The back of the skull to press down. Release any tension in the jaw and the throat. And wiggle the toes. And draw the knees towards each other. And then bring the knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side. And exhale, roll over to the right. Just stay here for a moment. And press down into the left hand. And come to sit. Any comfortable position. Bring your hands together at heart center. And you can just bring to mind the person you dedicated your practice to today. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you have a lovely weekend filled with all the good things. Namaste.